like the main part of alpha. Find tau, find alpha, take something gel to alpha. The heart of alpha, yep. So basically in the abyss is the heart of alpha. And I'm guessing the center of all of this nasty ass grotesque shit thrown all over the place. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now we're back in the center room. Dude. Dive room medical bay this way. Whoa, hi! Wasn't here before. I need 3 separate parts. I only got the cortex chip. Don't think I was this way yet. Nope. Oh, damn. Every shelf is locked. Two seconds. Three hours, 16 seconds. $11 hours, 21 minutes, 4 seconds. $26 hours, 2 minutes and 38 seconds. Really grows fast, doesn't it? At theta, structure gel, test formula. Set up split circuitry board. Micro battery, less than ideal. Circuit mimicked, check previous results. Systemic shock, death. Oh good, they like infected a rat with it. And the rat's like drooling. That's nasty. Here's another Wii. Nintendo Wii right there. That totally looks like the Nintendo Wii. Connectivity, Lisa Cameron, 2103323. The structure gel has been charged. Thank you. The structure gel has been charged and actually keeps going for a while, even when removed from a power source. If applied to circuits, it seems to help out with connectivity. Function. It seems like it's not only connectivity, but even functionality. The gel can make simple machinery work and act more efficiently. However, the modifications that the WoW, thank you, has made to the gel are full of extra information that doesn't necessarily make sense. When applied to something more complicated, it causes the gel to act as a cancer upon the host, eventually ruining it. We could use the gel to our advantage, but it needs to be uncalibrated to get rid of the bad code. Pathology. Jacob Halpern, 210357. Applied gel to dead mouse. The gel caused the mouse to appear alive. It was put into the same habitat as a living mouse. The reanimated mouse was apathetic, while the living one seemed stressed. After 15 minutes, the reanimated mouse attacked and killed the living mouse. Half an hour later, the reanimated mouse stopped moving. The corpse was solid, as the gel had hardened within it. Jacob Halpern, 7-9. Reanimated another mouse with structure gel. This time it was done with uncalibrated gel as produced by Ames. Results were impressive. The thing appears catatonic, but it's more of a sleepwalker. To avoid the thing hardening as before, electromagnets are used to cause a low electrical current within the animal. This has also provided us the ability to somewhat control it. Paula Lang Sky 2103-1212. The structure gel remains unchanged on a fundamental level. It's still the same cross-linked gel with aligned graphene in a polyunsaturated matrix that was installed throughout Pathos 2 a few years ago. The problem is not the gel, but its controller, the WoW. The gel has not taken on any new properties. The WoW simply uses it in ways that we would never even have dreamed of. Study result. Claudia Ames, 2103-1219. Overwhelming evidence concludes that all deformed creatures, the fish, the sharks, and even the helpers, were manipulated by the WoW via structure gel. They have, in some manner, been exposed to charged gel and in turn stricken by a cancerous growths that affect their whole being. It's difficult to ask why when talked about an AI, but it all started shortly after the comet killed the surface. I can't for sure say if it's bad code or a carefully programmed mercy killing, but it looks like it's not going to make things easier for us to survive. Well, that sucks for these people. Test group 1200. Method structure gel as connector and interface between Energy PAL S3 and organic tissue. Never seen something of that speed. Temperature minus 20°C, gel uncalibrated. Uh-oh. Control chip malfunctioned. Well, GG. Have to get a new one of these things. The hell do I find a control chip? Oh, interesting. What's this? Oh, there's the dead rat. Nasty. There must have been a decontamination shower when he just exploded. This is what we need, but if we put this one in here. Yep. Put this one in here. Yeah, that ain't gonna help. Did it work? Is it good? I have no idea if this chip worked, but I guess we'll find out. Nice. Give me that huge tube of structure gel. I'm curious. I gotta do this.
came back to life. Or something like it.
I don't know if you would call that living, though. Look how nasty that is. Kinda feel sorry for that mouse bastard. Look at that nasty, ugly bastard. Go back into decon. I know, you, right? Uh-oh. Oh dear. Don't mind me. Goodbye. Run away. Uh-oh.
Shut the door, Cat. Lock it up.
What's happening?
Lock the door.
It's locked. What's going on?
Managed to piss off another one of WoW's monsters.
We have everything we need, right?
Yeah. Let's get to work.
Let's do this. Dump that in there. Now the brain.
This is crazy.
Don't worry, it'll work.
Dump this there.
Make sure it's all bunched together with the structure gel connecting all the parts. All right, try activating the suit from the terminal again.
Vortex activity fail. Body temperature fail. Retry. Oh good, I like those numbers. And letters.
I can't believe we're doing this.
It will be fine.
Then why don't we put you in the suit?
I was gonna suggest that if you refused.
You'd go without me.
I need to do this, Simon. This is important. I need to launch the Ark.
You'd really do it. Change body.
Yes, if you want to stay here, I'm not gonna stand in your way. I don't want to tell you what to do.
Won't it be like before? Close my eyes
And then open them again.
All right. Let's do it.
Thank you, Simon. Go sit in the pilot seat in the next room. You might need to boot it up.
Alright, let's check this out.
We need to loop back the activity manifested by your current Cortex chip, run it through the amplifier, feed it into the new chip, and then make sure it's synced.
You lost me halfway there.
You don't really need to understand it, just make them line up.
Almost got it. Oh, that's not good. There we go. Dead on.
That's everything. You can climb into the pilot seat now.
Already?
I have everything under control, so please, have a seat.
Everything is under control.
Go sit in the pilot seat.
Here we go.
Sorry about any discomfort. This should be over soon.
It's like having your picture taken.
But with the most expensive camera in the world.
You know, Indian stock photos would steal their souls.
In this case, they'd be right.
There must be something wrong. Can't you run a diagnosis or something?
Uh-oh.
What was that?
No, it's just...
Why was it still talking?
It's the same like before.
Catherine, why was he still talking?
That's how it works, you know that.
What do you mean?
You know it's not magic. You were copied. The sleeping Simon in the seat was copied, and now you are here, just like Simon lived on in Toronto.
God damn you, Kath. 2 Simons? There can't be 2 Simons.
What did you think would happen?
That you were gonna take my mind and put it into another body, like a brain transplant.
I'm sorry, it wouldn't work that way.
You realize how messed up this is?
Please, I didn't mean to upset you.
How did you expect me to react to this shit?
Please stop.
You're fucking disgusting. What's gonna happen to him?
He'll sleep for a while, a few days.
And then what? Wake up in this fucking nightmare again? All alone? So cruel.
Well, what do you want me to do with him? Make friends? Let him know that we have to leave him behind when we go into the abyss?
What if he didn't need to wake up?
You'd do that?
I don't know. Maybe.
There. I set it up for you. Hit the switch if you want to drain his battery. He'll die within a minute. I'd rather not stay plugged in any longer.
No shit. What do you think? Drain the battery? I mean, it is merciful, don't you think? Letting him live, he'll just wake up and realize everything just vanished. Or should we leave him? That's the question. Drain the battery or leave him? I'm gonna leave him. Hey, he was resourceful to get all the way here on his own. Alright, let's finish him off. Drain the battery. He'll pretty much be like going to sleep. And sad music plays. Into the sad music. It's better this way. Otherwise, he could have been transformed into nasty WoW creature or something. Here we go. Time to go into the abyss. I was going to let him live, but I figured that he would have woke up and been like, what happened? And if I were in that same situation, he wouldn't have anywhere to go, anything to do, so he would either A, try to jump down here on his own and end up killing himself, getting crushed like a soda can, or B, he would go back all the way to the beginning of the level, you know, back to the very beginning, and possibly end up getting assimilated by the WoW. Taking things like that into account is very important.
Are we done here?
Yeah,
Activate the climber, please.
sure thing.
Take a seat and we'll be off.
Let's go. Rich in light and oxygen. Pathos 2 main platform.
Have we figured out what happens when we die yet? Is that even possible? If there's some kind of afterlife, do you think my place is taken? The real me died like 100 years ago. Is there still room for me? Or what about the Simon I killed at Omicron? What do you think, Catherine? Is there a heaven full of redundant copies of the same people? Is there someone up there who called me an imposter? It's dumb luck, right? I woke up in the right body. I basically flipped a coin, and if I had called the wrong side, I'd be rotting away at Omicron. I mean, there's nowhere to know, right? You didn't hit the make sure Simon wakes up in the right body switch, did you? Not that you would know. I mean, he would still claim to be the right Simon. Christ. This is awful. We did an awful fucking thing. And you wouldn't mind? Why would you? How could you know that it's not me, the me that I am, the same that I've always been? Please say something. I don't want to think. Please.
I don't know what to say. I don't want to upset you.
Say anything.
When I was little, I used to climb the stairs all the way to the top of the building. And I can still feel how I had to, tuck my arms so I could push the heavy steel door open. Well, the first time that I dared go up there, I stepped out onto the roof and watched the smog rise and fall over Taipei. I got all the way up to the corner ledge and, I felt the warm wind in my hair, and the sun was setting and the streets below were shadowed by the tall buildings. The people pushing through the crowd flowed like paint from an artist's brush. Street food vendors filled the air with aromas of all my favorite foods. For a brief moment, I felt connected to the world in a way that I never had before. It was the most profound feeling of comfort and sense of belonging I could ever hope for. I really never felt the same way again, but I went up to the roof many times after. I'm not religious, but I can see why people would be. The privilege of being makes a strong case, at least every once in a while.
Do you still feel that sense of awe? Even like this?
Things are different, but we're still here.
What's the point of going on? Everyone's gone. All the people still left are digital copies trapped in computers at the bottom of the sea. We'll never be able to rebuild or reclaim what we were.
Are you really so unhappy being what you are, or is this about the man who went for a scan 100 years ago?
Both, I guess. When I was back in Toronto, even the worst case, the darkest futures I could predict, they at least included my previous life somehow. I feel so uprooted. There's nothing here that I recognize, nothing that makes me feel like I belong. Even if we make it to the Ark, would it be any different? I'd still be alone. No friends. No family.
You could make new friends, I'm sure everyone would like to know the time traveler. If not, you still have...
Uh-oh.
Catherine? Kath? Hello, Catherine. What happened?
Uh-oh. This is not good. Holy darkness. Hey, look, there's jellyfish. Ooh, pretty. Look at all those glowing jellyfish. A fuse popped out.
Me, I know it's not much, but why have we stopped moving?
The power blacked out for a moment. Think it could be the atmospheric pressure. It's pushing pretty hard, really testing the limits of my suit.
Don't worry, it should hold.
Comforting.
It will hold.
Pretty. Pretty fishy. Oh, let's continue.
Does time freeze when you're not powered?
Time feels omitted more than anything.
What's the difference?
I don't feel like I'm being held back or hindered. And I don't have the opportunity to reflect on the time I'm missing. It's simply missing.
Sounds like sleeping without the dreaming.
Yes. But generally you anticipate when you're about to sleep, and there's a natural continuation since we tend to wake up where we went to sleep. My experience is more like an ever-changing moment that never really seems to find closure.
Sounds kind of like a movie being edited live.
I suppose so. I guess it sounds exciting, but it really keeps me activated to the point of exhaustion.
It's rough.
Could be worse. Could be a time traveler stuck in a body made from black goo.
That'd be the worst.
Uh-oh. Everything's getting blurry. Oh shit, there's... What the fuck? What the fuck is that?
You did it! You did it! I will make preparations.
What the fuck was that? Well, that happened.
Oh, good, you're back.
What happened?
Something dropped onto the cage. Knocks you right out.
It spoke to me.
Looked like a man, one of WoW's creatures. It just stared at you for a moment, then threw itself down the abyss.
It said it would make preparations. I don't like the sound of that.
It was very strange. I thought it was gonna kill you for sure. Glad it didn't.
Yeah, me too. Looks like we're closing in on the ocean floor.
Good, not sure the climber could take it much longer. Okay, so this is the Omega Sector. It's about an acre of the abyssal plan used by Pathos 2. I expect we'll have to do some walking before we reach town.
You haven't been here before?
Not in a way that'll help us.
Right, the other you has been here. We're following your little footsteps, Kat.
When I had footsteps,
You could still be down here somewhere, technically.
don't remind me, freaks me out. Alright, let's head for town and find that ark.